everyone, so today is going to be a marble themed channel banner tutorial. Now this is kind of going to be for more intermediate to advanced users, but if you guys are a beginner, just pause and do each step as they come. The reason why I don't do it very slow, a lot of people ask me that, is because there's people that are like, this is too long. So the best way I can handle it is do it at my own pace, and then you guys can pause it as you do each step or replay it and stuff like that. So we're going to go to PicMonkey, and you're going to go to edit and open your channel art template. If you guys don't know how to do that, I do have a tutorial on my channel. Just search for it and it should come up. So you just want to open that, and this is basically where you're going to start. So the first thing that I like to do is kind of do my text. So to do that, I like to have an outline on it. So I use Pixlr.com. That's Pixlr.com. It's 100% free. You just want to scroll down to the Pixlr editor and launch that web app. And you want to basically create a new image, make sure it's transparent, and then click OK. Then go to the text tool and type in your text. So I'll put Gabrielle Marie. Okay, and then I like to use a font called Babus. So honestly, they have pretty crappy way to find your font. You can't really like do it very well. So you just kind of have to like scroll and hope you find it. There we go. It's the font I like to use, and I like to make it as big as I possibly can make it. And then if you see like it doesn't fit, then just like, you know, play around with it. But there we go. So you can make the inside whatever color. I personally am going to go with white, but again, you guys could do whatever you want, and you guys can always customize this. Then I'm going to do an outer glow by clicking on this little button here, and I'm going to make it black. And then you guys can kind of play around with the size of everything and whatnot. Okay, I'm going to like that, so I'm going to crop this by clicking on this crop tool. Select around your text and then just click enter on your keyboard. Then go to file and save. Make sure you save it as a PNG. Click OK, and then look where it's saving it. So then we're going to go and find our marble background. So I'm going to go in search on Google marble background. Now it's important that you find stuff that you're actually allowed to use. I know it's really, really hard. This is not what I wanted. I know it's really hard with social media and everything, that everything gets just shared. So just try your best to find a picture you're legally allowed to use. I'll show you one tool how to do that. You just want to go to Google and type in whatever you're looking for. And then you want to click on images, and you see all these, right? What you want to do first is you want to go to more. You want to go to search tools, and you want to click usage rights, and either use labeled for reuse or labeled for reuse with modification. So these are the ones that are legally you're allowed to use. So I'm going to use this one here, and basically I'm just going to use it and cut out this section because it's like their thing. So just take a screenshot, or you could just save this and then just place it as you need to. So we're going to go back into PicMonkey, and we have this area here. Now people are always making the mistake of just going and doing their text design to here. No, you do want to go all the way over to the desktop max, or you're going to have blanks. So you want to go to your overlays and go to your own, and then find that marble texture that we just found. And I'll show you a trick. So I'm going to make it smaller and then duplicate it. I'll make this one just a tad bigger. Now this actually looks pretty like it could blend in, but you want to make sure they're overlapping a little bit, and go to the eraser, and then we're going to kind of blend them in a little bit. Oops, too far. You want to make sure they're really overlapping. There we go. And then you could kind of blend them in a little bit better. So that's kind of going to be our background. Now what I'm going to do is kind of do a little scribble design here. So what I like to do for that is open up a Pixlr. So we're going to go here, and we're going to go in, and we're going to go to File, new image, transparent, click OK. And you guys can do it in PicMonkey. However, I find it better to do it in Pixlr. I don't know why, I just always have. So you want to make a new image and you're going to go to the brush tool. And the reason why is, you have more options here, in my opinion. So I'm going to use whatever really you want. I think the one with the the faded part can look pretty cool, but I think I'm going to use just the regular. And you're going to go in, find your size that you want. Okay, make it sure whatever color you want it to be. And then you're going to just use your hand or your mouse to kind of doodle. And then you could always redo it. So that looks decent. So I'm going to crop this just like we did before. And then file, save, PNG, scribble, click OK. Go back here, and what I like to do is kind of move these out of the way for a second just so I can see where I can go. And you want to go to your own and put that scribble in and make it as big as you need it to be. And just kind of place it so it's within these two barriers here, because that's going to be able to be seen by everyone. Okay, so then replace these, and that's where you know that your text is safe. So then go to your own and then add in that text that we just created. You can make it as big or as small as you want, of course. So I'm going to actually try and make this a little bit bigger. Something like that. And then make my text. Okay, and then replace everything. And there you go. All I have to do is go to save and save this as your banner. And you're good to go. I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful. If you did, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And let me know what other types of styles you would like to see for channel banners in the future. Of course, you guys can always customize this. This is just giving you some ideas. But I'll see you guys next time. Bye.